My name is Abbey Chaidez. I'm a junior. My major is political science with a CFM minor. And one fun fact about me would be that I have had the same stuffed animal since I was a baby. He's a sheep. I named him Sheepy. I've had him like every single day of my life. Can't sleep without him. Don't go anywhere without him. I was struck by the immediate need and urgency of human trafficking. I think I always thought of human trafficking as this issue that was like, oh, it's always happening abroad, it's happening in very impoverished and war-torn countries. But I mean, the reality is that DuPage County, which is the county that Wheaton sits in, is probably one of the worst counties in the state that has like very high trafficking rates and exploitation rates. I was led to IJM, and I think we take a very service-oriented and action-oriented approach to our ministry. I think it could be really easy doing this kind of work with human trafficking, anti-human trafficking, and exploitation to become really hopeless and kind of fall into despair. I think it's a really sad issue, but I also find a lot of like comfort in knowing that, you know, like Christ is victorious. Just kind of reconciling with like the amount of suffering that we see with some of these survivors and some of these women that we work with. Some of the hardest parts of what we do in IJM is just really remaining hopeful, remaining kind of steadfast. I think after having volunteering days, seeing how many people care about this cause and seeing that there is hope, I think that's the best part, is seeing that what we're doing is making a difference and like that the Lord is really equipping. I've learned that God can really work in like all the details. I've also learned that prayer is so important. We've all learned so much about each other, so much about like working collaboratively, so much about communications, about nonprofit work, about ministry and like how to manage a ministry. But I would say that anyone who is looking for an opportunity to serve others in our community in very like, you know, close and tangible ways, that they should apply. Pairing my practicum with IJM wasn't originally like my intention, but then I was like, oh, like this just works like very synchronously. I've been able to really like dig deeper into what it is that I do, and like my role as the communications coordinator on our cabinet is basically like a lot of minute meetings. Like, you know, I'm taking a lot of notes, I'm doing a lot of emails and doing a lot of like, I think what people would consider as like mundane tasks. But I've just really found like so much meaning and beauty in like those tasks. Like even those little things really do make a big difference.